What's up, guys? So I have a RU battle here against XD Digital Beam, which you guys know that I really don't do RU. So this was definitely interesting for me. I'm actually using the team that Robotnik is sexy he was using essentially, and he's like, hey, you should use this team just to prove that RU's not all about bulk and all that. And so I was like, sure, why not? You know, I could use a little bit of hyper offense, why not? So my opponent's going to lay off with the Nido Queen, I'm going to lay it off with Aerodactyl. This isn't a good matchup right here because I kind of need to save Aerodactyl for a little bit later. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Seismitoad. A little bit surprised he actually goes for the Thunderbolt, not like the Ice Beam, but he goes for Earth Power on this, which obviously makes sense, but you know, I would have actually expected him to go for like Ice Beam, just predicting the Seismitoad switching. And I'm going to go for a Surf, and it does all that damage. I mean, look at that. If that was Hydro Pump, it might have done enough to KO, I'm not really sure. But that definitely did plenty of damage. Plenty. And so he's going to go ahead and essentially protect, and I should have actually predicted this Quillfish switch-in, but honestly on the stream I forgot that he had brought Quillfish. And obviously it's not going to really matter because, I mean, look at that. That is pretty much a dead Quillfish if he decides to stay in. He's going to bring in his Golem, and I'm like, nah, not really fearing this. So I go for the Earth Power, and since most Golems tend to run the Sucker Punch, I was worried about him Sucker Punching, but I thought maybe he'd predict me to switch out, so I figured Surf. Going for Surf overall was pretty safe, because the worst that could have happened is he Sucker Punched me and I died, and then brought in something to go ahead and counter it. So now I'm going to bring in Aerodactyl, and he's going to bring in Nido Queen, which isn't good, but I figure, you know, time to reveal that I am a Rain Dance Aerodactyl with Damp Rock nonetheless. And so, you know, probably my best bet to go ahead and go for the Rain Dance. Now I bring in my modest Ludicolo, who is going to just wreck train with Eric's team right here, essentially. I mean, look at that. Hydro Pumps, KOs, he's going to bring in Galvantula, going to Hydro Pump, it's going to KO again, and if you're thinking I'm Choice Specs, you were dead wrong. I'm actually Wide Lens, so I can manage to hit some hits. So he's going to go for the Protect here, which I figured he would, so I decided to go for a Hydro Pump just because, you know, good neutral damage. Right here I decided to go for another Hydro Pump, hopefully KOing him, but I don't quite get there. And he's going to effectively try and stall me out of either Hydro Pumps or the Rain, mostly. He's trying to stall out the Rain. And I'm going to go for Giga Drain here just to get a little bit of HP back, and then I'm going to go for it again so I can go ahead and get some HP back. And yeah, that's pretty good because I got like 43 HP, which is more than I thought I was going to. So now he's going to bring in this Spiritomb, and I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, and sadly, not quite KO. And the Rain is going to stop, unfortunately, so he's going to go for the Shadow Sneak, thinking I might try and set up the Rain. But I was like, yeah, there's no point. And right here, I was hoping he wasn't carrying the Will-O-Wisp, because that'd be a little odd to carry a Will-O-Wisp. But he is carrying it, which is annoying, because that means that Aggron is effectively useless now. At least pretty close. And then he's going to bring in his Quillfish and Intimidate, and that's going to make it even more useless. I'm going to go for the Head Smash at this point. And I'm thinking, you know, this really isn't looking good for me. He's going to set up spikes and stuff, but I think I should be able to KO him before he sets up too many spikes, which is the idea here, especially since I'm kind of hoping he's going to go for the Waterfall and I can use Aggron as Death Fodder. And so he goes for the Waterfall, and I actually take it fairly nicely, which is awesome. But yeah, so basically I'm just trying to, you know, stall him out, and he is going to unfortunately live. I'm suspecting that was probably min damage, or at least one of the many earthquakes I did was probably min damage, which is highly annoying. But, you know, Scolipede can bring in some pain right here and go for the earthquake, which is going to do massive amounts of damage, which is lovely for me. And now he's going to bring in his Spiritomb, and honestly, even if he had KO'd, I wasn't really fearing much, because I could have revenge killed him with Mandibuzz and stalled him out, and that means the game was mine, and that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed this RU battle, because I don't do RU much, so you guys might not see a lot of RU, but that's pretty much it. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next upload.